Okay, back to the numbers in your bank account. These numbers are all created by banks. The vast majority of these numbers were created when somebody took out a loan from a bank. Let's see how this happens. A customer, who we'll call Robert, walks into a Barclays bank and asks to borrow £10,000 for home improvements. Barclays runs a quick automated credit check and decides that the customer can be relied on to keep up repayments on the loan. The customer signs a loan contract promising to repay the £10,000 plus the interest over the next 4 years, according to an agreed monthly schedule. This loan contract is a legal contract that binds the customer to make repayments to the bank. This means that it is a legal contract that is considered to be worth £10,000 plus the interest. Because it's an asset, Barclays can record the loan on its balance sheet. Now, if you haven't come across a balance sheet before, don't worry, it's pretty simple. There's two parts to a balance sheet. One half records all the things that the bank owns. This could be money, other financial products like bonds and derivatives, bank buildings, computers, and most importantly, the loans it's made. How can you own a loan? Well, if someone signs a contract promising to pay you money, then that contract is worth something. It's considered an asset of the bank. In the case of Robert, the contract that he signs promising to pay the bank £10,000 plus interest over the next few years is worth at least £10,000 to the bank, and therefore it is an asset to the bank. So the bank puts an extra £10,000 on its balance sheet like this. Now, what about the other half of the balance sheet? The other half of the balance is what's called the liabilities. This is a record of everything the bank owes to other people. On this side, you'll find a record of money that the bank has borrowed from other banks or large pension funds. You'll also find all the customers' accounts, because if you remember, the balance of your account is just a number showing what the bank promises to pay you when you ask for your money back. When Robert signed the contract promising to pay the bank £10,000 plus interest over the next few years, he did it because he wanted some money from the bank. So the bank creates a new account for Robert, which is linked to his debit card and just types £10,000 into their computer records. This £10,000 is a liability from the bank to Robert, and it shows up on the other half of the balance sheet. Now, when Robert goes to the cash machine to check his balance, he'll see £10,000, which he didn't have before. All the bank has done to create this new money is type some numbers into an account. It hasn't reduced the balance of anyone else's account, and it hasn't taken any money from some pensioners and moved it into Robert's account. So the process of creating commercial bank money, that's the money that the general public use, is as simple as 1. A customer signing a loan contract, and 2. The bank typing numbers into a new account set up for that customer. This new bank-created money represents new spending power or money in the economy. Robert can now go and spend his money anywhere in the economy using his debit card, checkbook, internet banking, transfers, or even by taking cash out of an ATM.